They will teach you God's chosen people don't have to operate under the law. I grew up learning that Gentiles got to follow the law, but the children of Israel ain't under the law. They're exempt from the law. That's how they tricked us. When they first came in contact with us, we had to follow the law, but they didn't. And they telling you the truth. Why they telling you that though? Why do the people in power who are saying that they're God's chosen people, that they don't gotta follow God's law, but you do? The people that's ruling the world are saying they are God's chosen people, but we ain't gotta follow God's law. Let that sink in, because they're not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are bound to God by the covenant, by the law that's written in our heart. We got to follow the law. They don't. They telling you the truth. But the lie is they ain't God's chosen people. We are. God's chosen people got to follow God's law. That's right. And you got a lot of people pushing the Bible talking about we don't rock with the Old Testament because you the synagogue of Satan. God's chosen people don't rock with the New Testament because that's blood sacrifice and paganism. Remember now, the people who wrote the Bible didn't know nothing about no Jesus. They only knew about the law. Before Jesus, you just had the law. You either followed the damn law or you didn't. When Jesus came, you either follow Jesus or you don't. It ain't even about the law no more. People will tell you, if you follow the law, but you don't believe Jesus died for your sins, you going to hell. And you can have a person that don't follow the law. They kill, murder, steal, and all that, but they believe Jesus died for their sins. They going to heaven, and Jesus gonna wash away their wrongs with the blood on the cross, the blood sacrifice. You can have a person that ain't never done nothing wrong, meaning they don't even need Jesus' blood because they're not in debt. Think about this. You can have a person walking this earth that never do wrong. So how did they get in debt? They don't need Jesus to pay their debt for them because they didn't make any debt. They didn't do nothing wrong. Yes, they did, Sanchez. They did do something wrong. They didn't believe that Jesus died for their sins.
Come on now, dog.
You can't make this shit up.
Come on, man.
A person would tell you your lack of belief in this pagan blood sacrifice is more evil than a dude that murdered somebody. At least that murderer called on the name of Christ and it forgave him and got on his knees. And people will get around that murderer and they will embrace him. And you can be a righteous soul that never done nothing wrong, but you just don't believe in Jesus and they'll treat you like the murderer. Let that sink in. Because it ain't about being righteous. It's about being part of our barbarian pagan cult. They're not trying to create righteous people. They're trying to create cult members. That's what the papacy is doing. Y'all ain't righteous. You're a member of a cult. It feels right because it's a lot of y'all. When a lot of people doing some wrong shit together, it feels right. It's just the facts. If 10,000 people smoking cigarettes in the crowd, nobody feel like the shit is bad for your health. But let one nigga be the only one smoking cigarettes around 100 more people who coughing like, man, put that out. Suddenly he know, man, I shouldn't be smoking this shit. But if all of us lighten up, oh, it's cool. Most of the world following the broad path and the papacy. And they think it's right because everybody doing it. Our minds naturally have a group way of thinking because it's just common sense. It's like, hey, everybody can't be wrong. Like, that's how our minds think. Our minds will say, Sanchez, so you telling me all these billions of people that believe in Jesus, they wrong and you right. That's what I'm telling you. And guess what? I'm not the only one telling you that. The Bible telling you that. The Bible telling you most of the people in the world are being led astray by the devil. I'm not the only one telling you that. It's just that y'all don't follow the Bible. You follow the papacy. You follow the slave master. You follow the blood sacrifice in the New Testament. You follow the Antichrist.